Here's the only thing. I haven't, 100%ed Black Mirror Bandersnatch or whatever it's called. But, like, if that is the only fucking ending, that it is actually shit. See, the thing is, the main thing that Telltale Games got criticized for, and I hate to talk shit about them because they got down, not really talking shit, but like the thing is that their whole thing that was behind their games was just, oh, it's a choose your own thing. The ending was always the same. It didn't matter. So if that's the only fucking ending, or if there's only two, then that's shit.
Did you get to the one where he just starts fighting the
Yeah.
That I don't even understand that one, dude. I don't get where any of the story.
Okay, I think that was just like a whoa, you guys are on Netflix. I don't know, but let me tell you something. The thing that I did like, I didn't like, because of how it ended up being. I basically didn't like the whole thing. But there's one thing I did like, and it really doesn't matter because, like, all it did was make me laugh. But whenever he's talking to the dude and his fucking eyes like become fucked, do you remember that?
Yes, I knew you would say something, dude. That's such a small part.
I fucking love that because he's talking to him and it's all serious and his eyes are fucked. Like, that's why it was funny as fuck.
The thing,
but that's it.
What was I gonna say? Something I didn't. Oh yeah, here's like one thing. This isn't what I was gonna bring up, but it's like Black Mirror. It's like, all right, let's think of our setting, and it's like, all right, future, that's good. 80s, that's good, and then that's the two ones that they have for settings. That's the only settings that they ever have is future or 80s. I don't know why that's a thing. Why do they obsess with the 80s stuff? Like, are you telling me in the future people aren't listening to, like, the music we listen to now? Like, there's not some dudes like, hey dude, have you listened to some of this 2000 stuff? And they're like, no, it's all about 80s. Like, everyone listens to 80s or future stuff. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's ridiculous. Like, why? You know why? It's because the people are old that do Netflix stuff, and they're like, oh, I really like the 80s as a kid, so let's just do that. Okay, this one's like, it's kind of good, but I didn't like it. I know what they were trying to do. Whenever you tell him through the computer that you're watching him on Netflix, did you get that one?
What do you mean, did I get that one?
Did you do that?
Oh, I thought you were asking if I understood it. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I said that. Oh, I'm on Netflix.
Like,
I'm in the 21st century streaming platform.
Yeah. I know what they're doing. I like it because it's like, oh yeah, it's like real. Oh, I'm actually talking to the dude. But the thing is, I don't like it because it made me laugh. It was kind of ridiculous because it's like the options. It's like kill dad, spill tea on computer. That's like 4 options in the whole thing. Like, dude, spill tea. I've seen that like 4 times. I don't know why that's such
Hold on. Yeah. Okay, I might be stupid, but I don't really think I am. I thought he was okay. It said this. This was in the text. Throw tea over computer. So I thought he was going to throw it over, like
over the top, and just have no reason to do it. Just throw it over the top of the computer, like,
because
no
they
contact.
said that it. Dude, unless it's like fucking British people over there, because I know their shit's weird. Like, they say fucking tea is dinner or some shit. I don't know. Like, spill. You even said it. You said spill. You did not say throw. And that's what it was. It was that. You can go back on YouTube to find a clip so you don't have to watch through it. But it says throw. It does not say spill. But he spills it. He pours it.
So you're like, all right, I can't wait to watch him just hurl this tea over his computer, like,
because,
for no reason.
Like,
you're like, wait, what are you doing?
Yes, because I was like, okay, instead of destroying his computer, he's going to just get mad and throw the tea over it. But instead he destroyed it, and I was like, oh, what the fuck, you destroyed it. I was like, okay, that's what I was trying not to do.
Alright, well, the Netflix thing,
that's a tiny thing, but...
No, all these are tiny. Like, it's watchable, of course, for people that like this kind of stuff. Like, this tiny things aren't going to bother them. But all the decisions you make are, like, high-impact decisions. And then it really made me laugh, which is like something you don't want a movie to do if it's a dramatic movie. You know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to laugh. So all these dramatic decisions, I'm clicking them and stuff, and then it goes, Netflix right on the left corner, and I'm like that's come on, that's funny. Like, why did it just say that? It's ridiculous,
Dude,
dude.
no, it does make sense though, because the whole thing's a clusterfuck. You got to remember. So they're trying to do like depressing shit, then you do weird shit, then they do that random like the demon thing from his game just shows up, and then they have a fight scene, and then Netflix, like it goes completely with it. It's just random clusterfuck. That's all it is.
Also, more on the aspect of if you play video games, there's a couple things you won't like. I definitely didn't like it. I criticize games for like really small stuff, and one of the small things in this is that you have to skip 10 seconds, but the thing you can't skip, if whenever you're making a decision, it's like 10 full
It
seconds.
still waits.
You know
Still
what
waits.
you know
Like,
what you
whenever
click
you
on.
pick the
I click on
decision,
it
it should happen.
immediately. I click on it immediately, and I wait for that whole time. It finally does it, and then it takes another 10 seconds after that for me to start to be able to skip. It's like I understand, like, the reason they made it that way is after it's finished loading, it's a smooth transition. It's not like it just done, just cut. But a way to fix that is just as soon as you click it, have it cut hard, and your character do that immediately, as if like he just stood up and did it. Like, that makes sense. Don't let me wait for the whole thing so it's a smoother transition. Let me just skip it. It's so annoying. All these things are it's little small stuff, but I have to wait through it. And I know it's like, we want you to experience a thing, like we want you to have a full story. Well, I'm not gonna watch your movie 9 times, like for 9 hours to finish everything. I just want to skip through it sometimes and figure out what happens in the end.
So you're telling me after you got to an actual like credit, you can't go back. You went through it multiple times.
No. I didn't like go back and restart. I clicked back on the TV and stuff, click back to the stuff. But it's still,
you just
after
did
that,
10 seconds.
yeah, after that you still have to
Okay.
skip every 10 seconds.
Okay, because I was about to say, I was like, nah, fuck that. As soon as he quote unquote died, and then it was like, oh yeah, credits, you can't. That's it. Then I was like, oh fuck this, I'm done. Like I immediately like just went back to what I was doing before. Fuck that. And then whenever I killed his dad, I didn't even kill his dad. He killed him. I didn't get that choice. Whenever he killed his dad, and it's like, oh, remember the number to call what's her face. And then I typed in the wrong number, so he just like, and then he just hung up and buried him. And so I was like, okay, I guess since he's dead, the ending, he's dead, I'm going to go back and say the right number. Then it ended. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not going through your entire 90-minute movie just to do that.
That's the other thing.
Fuck
It's
you.
in a choose your own adventure book. Like, if you want to restart, you know what happens on the first page, so you skip to the end and see what you want to, what page you want to go to. In this movie, they took away the skip bar. You can't. That's not there. You can only skip by 10 seconds.
Yep.
And so, like the other playthroughs, I guess, that I was doing, I was just spamming the arrow key just to skip through it so I can make a choice.
Nah,
Yes,
fuck
and
that.
it's so boring because they don't give you like it for like a person who likes playing video games, like a completionist. It would have been way better to have that structure at the beginning where it's like a chain, where you can click on it.
It's like if you're playing a game. No, this is what it is. It's like if you're playing a game and like you finish it and you want to go back and do the extra shit, but you can't just pick the missions. You have to go through the entire fucking thing. Like,
yeah, and you get the option to
shit.
skip the missions, but by 10 seconds, and you can't scroll through them either. You just have to keep pressing a button. And so the beginning, if you wanted to restart, you have to spam that button at the beginning as well. Like, it's super long and it's annoying. You can't. They need to have that in the game. I mean, in the movie, he was programming the thing so it worked like, you have a choice right at the top and it splits to 2, and then that splits to 2. Like, they should have put that in the corner or something where you could click on the diverging path, you know what I mean? Instead of having to go through the whole thing over again.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to talk about is the characters. So, the mom, I would destroy. The what's it called?
Yeah, same.
The lady who does the therapy, I would destroy. I don't really remember.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't remember the dude's girlfriend. Remember her? the
Dude's
orange
girl. Oh
hair.
yeah,
I don't remember her
yeah.
face, but I would
I'd
probably
destroy her.
destroy. Yeah. Okay, that's it for the characters.
Yeah. Which it sucks too, cause I was like, okay, I haven't watched Black Mirror in a minute, and you already know why I stopped watching it. I was like, okay, maybe this would be a nice way back in, and nah,
Yeah. Well,
fuck no,
I guess we both didn't enjoy it then.
no, not really, not at all. Besides the googly eye bullshit thing, that was pretty funny, but that's about it.